And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, COL-C.Bassitt. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. First pitch just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be two. And that hits the bag. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Base hit! And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to the left. Base hit, one run is in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-zip.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. Next for Colorado, Zach Neto. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, one out. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. One run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Warming Bernabel digs in now. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Teal on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies. And we're back on the hill and coming off a great start, COL-C.Javier.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Doyle makes the play, and there's 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Jeff McNeil.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And that one hammered. And it looks like trouble. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And Joe McDonald says he went around. And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. So a man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ernie Clement. Pitches in there. And it's 0-1. Clement, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was drafted in the fourth. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Doyle into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Doyle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Smash to the left side. Slings to first. That ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. His 42nd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, his 23rd of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Tyler Heineman, the next to hit. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 4-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Yelich makes a nice running catch. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mariners 3. Back in Seattle, top half of the 3rd inning, here is Bryce Harper. Bassitt back to work. That one to first, and it goes just foul. And it's 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that is downstairs. 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, bases empty. Pitch misses there. 2-2. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Kyle Teal digging in for the Rockies. Doubled in his first AB. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much. And he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mariners 3. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Muncy.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail it here 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now the Rockies catcher, Kyle Teal. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. Fought off foul. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Checks over to first, back safely. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ernie.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Colorado, Ernie Clement. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, 5-3 now.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Acuna in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And that is out of play. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Bassitt, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New arm out of the bullpen, JoJo Romero.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come up. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Mike Trout. The line to kick the pitch. A dive, nice stop, throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 6-4.
so frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to third, Bernabel. Throw to first in time.
The catcher, number 55.
Tyler Heineman up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. Went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ripped on a line, and there's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Dalen Lyle. He's already homered here in this one. And a breaking ball misses outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is that. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that's ball 1.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
The next pitch misses. 2-0.
2-0.
That one in there across the letters. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, he'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Warming Bernabel getting. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, number 49.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right through there for a strike. Bernabel goes 6'1", 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is outside. Hit on the ground, might be two. The flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 2. Turner runs. Cut on and miss. Throw, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
And 1-1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one ripped. Doyle raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Festa preparing to come on if needed. Cousins, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 7-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Freddie Freeman up next for the Mariners. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut out and missed. Good change up right there.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. And it stays fair.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down to the order. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Freeman stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Time called. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brenton Doyle.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 24.
And now here is Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Crawford stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mariners 6. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Festa.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter now, Ty France. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender getting ready to go. Henches getting loose as well. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses.
Inside.
Now 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Tyler Heineman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. kick, the 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating. That one comes back to bite him.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Ryan Ward.
Number 10, Ryan Ward.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Left field. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jalen Lyle.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dalen Lyle. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Trey Turner at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There goes the runner. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Lyle off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go again. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mariners 6. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 7th. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base knock right field. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 49 will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Adrian Morejon.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Yelich stands in now and watches strike one. Morejon throws over. Acuna dives back in. Only one more disengagement left after that move. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Out towards right center field. Buxton tracks it down for the out. And now Zach Neto. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 7 and the Mariners. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, 1-run game, and now for Seattle, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and
0-2.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Buxton in the box now, takes strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Oh, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Inside. Ball 2. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Late swing, foul to the left. Buxton, the base runner at first with 1 out. Buxton on the run. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it. Freeman headed for third. The relay, save, and the go-ahead runs at third.
He was all over over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go-ahead run is third. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now one missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. In to score is the runner from third, and they take the lead in the 7th.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Sam Hentges gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Penn Murphy into the game.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And a foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's towards center. Doyle under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Rockies 7. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Doyle in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get.
Got him swinging.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line and foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Anthony Bender on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tyler Heineman now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That just misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And up next for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
On a line out towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. Mariners are down in order, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, JP. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
Outstanding year for him out of the pen in terms of locking up wins for this ball club. A chance right here for his 45th save of the season.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's the ball.
2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses,
Nope, ball.
and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there.
Count is full.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna punches one foul right side. Misses
That's it.
inside. 1-1. And downstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Not even
3-1.
close there. And the count is 3-1.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
There's the strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air, right field. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And that skips in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
1 strike away. Right side, hard hit. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year, and we saw it happen again in this win.